You know, it can be really daunting trying to count your calories properly on MyFitnessPal. So here is a how-to guide on how to count your calories accurately and properly fucking forever, I guess. So I am going to share a screen record sort of like here-ish, I guess. Had to look at my little camera thing to figure out where the fuck I'm going. And we're going to go exactly off my phone because this is how we do it. And we're going to, it's probably the easiest way to track your food, to be honest. So let's get started with tracking all this food, all right? So basically, how you're going to get started in setting up your calories is going into more. And this is obviously on Android because I'm a part of the superior race. And we're going into goals, right? So I pay for the premium feature only because I really don't like the non-premium feature when I'm prepping. So I like to have all of this stuff set up, ready to rock and roll, so that it's super duper accurate. All right. So going into the starting weight, current weight, goal weight, all that sort of stuff, you can set this for yourself if you like. If you don't have a coach or anything like that, that's sort of organizing all of your food. So it makes it sort of, so it's easy for you to be able to track and keep on track, right? As you can see, my starting weight on the 12th of November 2017 was 83.4 kilos. We're now I think it's, what's the date today? It's the 18th of May, 2023. So it's 6 years ago that I set that. We won't worry about that bit. Let's go into calorie, carb, protein, and fat goals, right? And so basically this is going to give you an overview of your macros and calories that you're going to set for yourself each day, right? With the premium version, you have the ability to go straight in and set your calories as you would like to have them set. For me, I have 240 grams of carbs, 220 protein, and 40 fat. So you can see the even distribution of the percentages there, right? Going into the actual percentages, this is what's going to come up for you if you don't pay for the premium version. And you'll have to adjust your calories based on, you adjust your macros based on the amount of calories that you input on the app. Okay, so just say you set your calories for 2,200 and 2,200, far out. If I could get me bloody numbers out, that'd be sick. Then it'll obviously, do its whole thing to sort of, organize the numbers, right? Fuck, if I could get me words out, that'd be sick. So adjust these as you need to suit your goals. For this purpose, I'm going to expect that you've already got your macros and calories set for yourself, either by your coach or by whoever else is organizing it, if that is yourself, right? Turn on show carbs, proteins, and fat by meal. That's a little bit of a handy little thing that you can turn on there. That's kind of sick. And also, we're going to turn off calories, exercise calories. You're going to turn that off. So basically what that does is that if you sync your like a watch or something to your phone and it's got like Samsung Health or Apple Health or whatever, it's going to take off the calories that you burnt for the day and it's going to add them to your current calorie intake. So just say you burnt 400 calories for the day, it's going to add them onto your 2,200 calories and give you 2,600 calories, right? We don't want that on because calories burnt is a very rough estimate, especially with watches and things like that. Like I've got a watch myself, right? It's a very big estimate. So you could potentially burn 600 calories, but you're actually only burning 200. So you're overeating by fucking 400 calories, right? So, and then you're just going to gain weight. So that makes total sense, right? Turn that off, turn that shit off. It's easier that way, just so you can manage it a bit better. Okay. Now go into diary. All right. It's obviously going to be a little bit more set up different a little bit differently set up for Apple, right? Because you guys are weird. And then we're just going to sort of go through your food day to day, right? So the best way to sort of make sure that you're staying on track with your calories is obviously log everything that you put into your mouth. Water, no. Black coffee, probably not. Anything that goes in, fucking log it. Like, it's just easier that way, okay? That way you know exactly what you're putting into your body day in, day out. It's pretty simple. And then the cool little feature that that MyFitnessPal has is scan a barcode, right? Anything that has a barcode, I'm going to use these Eclipse mints here. No, I'm not, because I don't have a fucking barcode. I'm going to use these Jilla mints here and scan the barcode, right? And it's going to pop up with no food. I'm going to fucking do that again. Cool. Comes up with the name sugar-free mints Jilla, right? 3 mints is 5 calories, which is 0 carbs, 0 fat, and 0 protein, right? And the 5 calories is coming from most likely the sweetener that is in there, right? We're not going to log these because that's dumb, right? It just gives you the scanning with the barcode gives you a rough idea on how to use the barcode scanner, right? So anything that you use that comes in a packet with a barcode, scan it, because then you'll get the most accurate representation of that food, and it'll give you a complete macro breakdown based on the serving size, okay? When it comes to choosing a particular vegetable or a meat or something like that, go into you want to look for the green tick when it comes to any sort of, we'll start off with vegetables, right? So I'm going to search for broccoli, right? WCOLI, press enter. It's going to come up with the best match is a little green tick. So you know that that's standardized. You know, if you choose that, you're going to be getting those calories for that broccoli every single time, right? So we click on that one, and then we go into grams. Always count your food in grams, right? It's just easier that way. Unless you're from America, you can change it and do it. You can do it in pounds or whatever the fuck, ounces or whatever it is. Use the imperial system. But we all know that the metric system is way better. Always do your stuff in grams and use a scale to weigh out your food. This will give you the most accurate representation of the food that you are consuming. Okay, so this is 100 grams of broccoli, right? I'm going to type in chicken breast because that's exactly what we're going to be eating. We're going to be eating chicken and broccoli, right? So you're going to go chicken breast, raw, skinless, right? Click on that. And then we go into change it to grams again because it's better. We're going to eat 100 grams of chicken breast raw, right? That gives you, that's 120 calories apparently. So that gives you 120 calories and it gives you 25 grams of protein. Okay, well, including the broccoli, it's 25 grams of protein, as you can sort of see up here, right? So make sure that you choose those green tick items. If something doesn't have a green tick, try to either scan it or find out what has the best representation of that. If that means you have to go onto Google and go calories for X product, it'll probably give it to you, right? It could be like nuts, it could be, fruits, sultanas, stuff like that, right? It could be anything like that, all right? From here, that gives you sort of your rough overview on how to actually choose your food, right? From here, I'm going to teach you how to input a recipe, right? So go into more recipes, and we're going to go into create a recipe, enter ingredients manually. So recipe is big bowl of awesome food, right? Servings, are going to give us 4 servings, all right, as a random. Add ingredients, chicken breast. We'll go, let's type in Coles, chicken, fucking chicken. I can't see it because the little things over the top. Breast, mince, right? So it's given us Coles chicken breast mince, 100 grams at 107 calories, right? That makes total sense, right? From here, we want 4 servings of it. So we're going to put 4 in there. Actually, let's do 5 servings because they come in a 500 gram packet. You're not going to not cook 500 grams, right? Put that in. And then we're going to go barbecue So we're going to go Fountain, because that is the brand of barbecue sauce that I have in my cupboard. Fountain barbecue sauce. All right. Click that in there. Cool. Double check the macros on the back of the tub and see if they match up to this one. All right. Or you can actually scan it in that top left. Yeah. Top right. All right. Let's go smoky barbecue sauce, and we're gonna add 5 200 ml 20 ml servings, and then we're gonna go add in some jasmine rice, sunrise. Yep, sunrise jasmine, the jasmine rice cooked. I always like to weigh out my jasmine rice cooked. Everything else gets weighed out raw. I just find, because my rice cooker at home is kind of shit. And if I'm cooking dinner for the family, I'm not going to be doing specific portions for, like, they're not going to be eating the same portion that I am. So, especially my 2-year-old. So, I'll be weighing it out cooked, because one, a lot of the rice gets left in the fucking rice cooker and it's all stuck to it and shit. So I can't count that, right? And two, I'm not going to scoop it all out and put it into a bowl and then weigh it from there, right? It doesn't make sense. And weighing it raw just doesn't make sense, right? So I'm just going straight into, if you live by yourself and you can get all of your rice out of your rice cooker by yourself, then do it raw. If you can't, do it my way. It's easy, right? It says 1 cup. Now, this is the part where you can get kind of fucked up, right? Where it says 1 cup. It doesn't actually give you any grams. So what do? Fucking go back, because it's easier to go back. Click on Australian jasmine rice. Actually, we're going to click on jasmine rice cooked down here, right? And we're just going to have a look, because I don't have the fucking jasmine rice sitting right next to me, right? I might just change it, yeah? There you go, 100 grams of jasmine rice. Sick? Cool. It'd probably be easier if you just fucking scan the packet. It's going to be a lot easier, all right? There we go. We have, we're going to do 400 grams, actually. Yeah, we're going to do 400 grams of jasmine rice, all right? Now, that's given us a recipe, right? Probably going to taste like shit, because it's fucking just jasmine rice, smoky barbecue sauce, and chicken breast mince, right? You never know. Add that in. And then you've got 4 servings there. You can obviously adjust the servings for 5. That will adjust the macros as you need. You can adjust it for 3. Press save. That way, you've got yourself a recipe that you can use regularly, right? There you go. Add to diary. Select a meal. You can select dinner as your big bowl of awesome food, which is probably not a big bowl. It's probably a tiny bowl. And there you go, right? You've just, and that's my calories for today, so it's kind of a little bit over. But that's giving you a rough overview on how to create a recipe, all right? Here's another little quick one that is going to make your life a lot easier. If you tend to have the same breakfast or same lunch every day, or you know, if you're like me, I'm prepping and I have 3 of the same meals every single day, you need to make that quick, right? Tap these little 3 buttons in the bottom right hand of that particular meal, and then click copy meal, and you can copy that to whichever day that you know that you're going to be eating that. So I'm going to be having that on Saturday, so I'm going to add that in for Saturday's meal, right? Another easy thing that you can do here is press the same thing and then press save meal, and you can actually save in, this was actually my overnight wheat bix. I can save that and keep that as something that I can just go straight into, replace an existing meal, cancel, fuck it, because I've already, leave, because I've already got it saved in there apparently. Go into your recipes and meals, overnight wheat bix. It's already there. Wheat bix, Greek yogurt, WPI, and some almond milk. All right, and they've even got a fucking cool little photo. Yeah, so I can choose that every single time I go into my MyFitnessPal, knowing that if I follow exactly what I've put in when it comes to the recipe items, I know exactly what I'm going to be getting every single time. Okay. Now that's pretty much the basics when it comes to tracking your food on MyFitnessPal. Scan everything. Make sure that you weigh everything, weigh all of your food, because it's just easier that way. You know exactly how many servings you're getting. You know exactly how many, like, just say you eat a fucking, I'm going to turn the phone off now. Fuck, did I stop the screen record? Shit. Yep, I did. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so a chocolate egg, right, from Cadbury. There is a small little version, which is a single serve, and then you've got a big one that's sort of like, this big, right? Apparently that egg has 4 serves in it. Now, would you think that it had 4 serves in it? Or would you just think that it's 1 serve because it's in 1 pack and you're probably going to eat the whole fucking thing in one go? Probably the second bit, huh? So, always make sure that you read the food labels correctly and understand what the serving size is of that particular food. So always fucking weigh out your food, right? Don't forget about, drinks like soft drinks and shit, juice, alcohol. It's pretty high in calories. You need to make sure you know exactly what you're having. So log all the liquids that go into your mouth as well, except for water because it has no calories. And obviously, as I said, be honest with yourself, which is all what I just said before, is calories, counting everything that goes in your mouth, portion sizes, and reading labels. It's pretty simple stuff, all right? That's it from me, guys. If you liked this tutorial on how to count your food on MyFitnessPal, then make sure you follow me for more, because I have a lot of stuff coming up soon that is probably going to help you. Yeah, we're going to talk a lot about prepping, how I'm going with my prep, how you can fucking help your prep from what I'm going to teach you, and that's pretty much it. All right, give us a like, subscribe. That's fucking sick too. Every time somebody subscribes, I get a little bit happy. So, I'll probably actually get a lot happy. It's kind of cool, to be honest. So anyway, but if you don't want to subscribe, don't fucking do it. Whatever. I'm not forcing you to do anything. You don't have to do something that you're told to do, but it's nice if you do. That's pretty much it from me, guys. Have a fantastic one, and I'll speak to you a little bit later. Bye.